The color standard, I was going to tell you, I've gotten wine stains out of my carpet. With that.
It's on your price sheet.
You see like Robin's face, like, you know what I mean, like her skin tone.
It's
then,
real
like,
inexpensive.
Every time I mean, I've been doing her for like over a year and a half. But she kind of has a little like that ashy tinge. See that? See the ashy tinge on this?
Right.
Trying to get rid of that. How gray are you?
No. What'd you say? 90%?
Okay, so the client is 90%.
Okay.
But every time we highlight her, so we go with the blonde. That's why I'm curious about the
Six.
Liteworx,
Oh,
because she.
It's
I don't
on
know what
all
it
your
is,
support
but
products are
her-
right here,
and
like your
her
stain
ends
remover and all of
get,
that.
like,
Stain remover also has a liter that you
little,
can
like,
refill
breaks
that with.
off
Okay.
and like hay, right?
Right.
So
That's from your bleach.
it's from the bleach.
That's from lightening it up for
But
her
why is it
highlights.
just from the front?
Well, that's because where is all of our heat directed? When we're at home blow drying hair,
Right, because she's doing the
she's doing the front.
Okay, so it is.
And make sure, this is another thing too. You know, I'm not saying that we don't blow dry correctly, but do y'all all use your directioner?
I'd like to, but this new blow dryer is so long that I keep hitting them in the head
Right.
with it.
And
I love
how
it.
far away do you hold your blow dryer from the hair? Yeah. And see, our clients don't do that. Our clients are hair brush, blow dryer, just like this. And that's how they in their head think that it gets so straight and so smooth. But honestly, if we educate our clients into saying, okay, this is how we blow dry. Even if you bring them in and say, okay, look, we're gonna have a blow dry class. Would you like to come in and learn? I've done that before. Actually, I'm
I'd say
fixing to
we need to
video
have
it and put it on a YouTube channel that I'm fixing to start. So we're going to sit here from point A to point B, and we're going to show you and educate you how to fix your hair the correct way. And your clients will value that much more than you trying to say, okay, well, try this product, then try that product, then try this product. Just give them 1 to 2 choices, and then show them the correct way, because they don't know. And if we don't inform them or educate them on how to blow dry their hair,
She knows. I've taught her, but she's still, she's
Yeah.
works
does it
full
look
time.
like this?
She works full
Little
time,
fingers.
and so now we've just colored her. We're over the lightning because it
Right.
looks beautiful, but then now we're not doing the lightener, but she just looks like kind of a green tinge kind of forming around her. And I'm just trying to figure out if I do use that.
If she's turning green and you're using an ash, you might want to switch to a neutral.
We did do that, but she's still. Oh my gosh, I've tried so many different things. It's not. I can't even. I'm like, do you know how when you try so many things, you even come out at the end?
You're bumfuzzled.
Yeah, you're like,
You're like,
I have
I'm lost.
no idea. Yeah, even with that one time I had her and it turned purple. I was like, oh my gosh. I think
So
I
what?
put too much.
Okay,
in
wait a minute.
purple.
What does she do for a living?
She's a pediatric nurse.
Okay, whatever. Is her health in good condition?
Now it is. It wasn't before, but now it is. Now she is. Yeah.
And when all this stuff was taken about, was she on heavy medications?
No, not really. I mean, a little bit of medication, but not.
Because sometimes medication and hormone changes have a lot to do with hair color. Let me tell you this.
Okay.
My salon manager, my best friend, she was never supposed to have kids, ever.
Okay.
Ever. And we used the same color on her every single time. Well, all of a sudden, her hormones changed because she was pregnant. We didn't know.
Okay.
Her color didn't take at all.
Okay.
Nothing. And we were going, what the hey man? We don't know what's going on. It did that 3 straight times in a row until she started throwing up the morning sickness to figure it out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because she's
So-
walking around with my name out there. You know
Exactly.
what I mean?
Exactly.
And I'm like,
I'd love to help you figure that one out.
she's coming in on Tuesday.
Oh,
I've
damn.
tried so many different things, it's not even funny. I've done it all, I think. So now I'm like, okay, let's try this. Because I never did the scruples
Dang. I
thing.
wish you could call her and be like, hey, can you come in here?
But when you and I did it, we talked about it before she came in. Somebody else had told you to use the UL. Then when she got here and you were applying the color, I thought, oh crap, you shouldn't have used the UL on her. You should have been using like a 10 on her. I feel like you blowing it too hard.
Over directing it.
Yeah.
So she is about 90% gray.
Oh, she's 90%. Yeah.
Like I felt like she needed tone, she was too blonde after
And
she
then
did
you're
it.
putting what on her?
Right now,
Yes.
I just put like an 8, I think I put an 8 in. I'm just,
With 20 volume?
yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Because I tried the 10, and it wasn't covering very well.
Okay.
So then I tried the 20. I think I even tried 30. It just looks bad. I'm so irritated. But when I have it highlighted, I color it, highlight it, looks great, but she looks like straw at the front. And she's like, I'm done with the straw. You and me both, sister, with the straw. So now I think it was what I.
When you were highlighting it, were you using bleach?
Yes,
Were you putting it in the dryer?
I've done both.
Okay,
I've
that's
done
one thing.
not the dryer, I've done the
I
dryer.
wouldn't put it in the dryer.
Okay.
When you toned it, what did you use?
I think have I told her? I don't know. Oh, Redken. I usually use Redken shades.
Mm-hmm.
Usually that's what I put toner on. Or like
Thinking that it's
Redken
just
the
blown.
color.
The cuticle is blown. That's what it sounds like to me. It's
When
just.
she's at UL, I was like, oh no, that was
Well,
too.
no, that was because Nicole had a client,
Mhm.
looked about the same, and her hair color, like her skin tone looked like my client, my friend, and everything. Said, I love that color. What is that? And she said she's 90%. I said, tell me what that is. I thought if I went and took that and put it on her,
Mm-hmm.
it would come out that way.
Mhm.
No.
No, everybody's different.
I was like, what is that?
Then it was too light.
It sounds like to me you
But
need
the
to use
10 in is
neutral.
not enough weight pigment, right?
So if you're using that 8, what now?
I think I was 8 then. I think so.
In which line? Redken?
No, I'm using Pravana.
That's a European line too, isn't it?
Yep.
So that would be 7 in Tressa probably, more than likely.
Oh no,
I'm
here we
thinking-
go, here we go. So now I'm gonna try, I wrote next time, because she had another client, I put, next time put 9.13 AG Pravana. Or 5 NW with 6 NW or 7 NG Redken. So that's my next experiment.
Yes.
Last time
See, the
was
NG is
7
going to
N.
work.
Last time, because I didn't like the green tinge, so our last time was 10-9, I put 60%, 7N, see, I'm like a chemist like crazy.
Yeah, that's fine.
Anyway, 7G with a 10, 9N with 30 volume. Notice I went 30 volume that time. Time before that was 9G, 9, yeah, I have all kinds.
Why are you doing 30 volume?
30 volume, it must have covered the gray better. I think I had better coverage. Because I want everything covered.
Right.
I don't even
This is what I want you to
see
try.
one thing coming out.
You need a neutral.
Oh, neutral? Did I
Yes,
not put a
you
neutral?
did. You did put a neutral. But the reason I feel you just need a straight neutral.
Just a straight neutral.
You want that beautiful sandy color blonde, right? You don't want a tinge of
On her
green or a
skin
tinge of
type,
gold.
like look at her skin tone. Yeah, like
That's
on
what I
her
always
skin type.
had.
Yeah.
Because her skin is
But
very
this-
red.
this
Remember, her
Schwarzkopf,
skin is very
It
red.
does not color the same. Have you noticed it?
See,
It always
if
has
I
a
could
tint.
get, if I could get like that tone on her, I think
Uh-huh.
she would look great. See what I'm saying?
This is what I think you should do. I think
I'm not sure
you should
what
do a
colors
level
we're
7
using.
in, and then go back in and highlight her with
That's what I did.
with
I said
7.
7 Ns before.
Yeah, but this is a different color line.
Oh, okay.
This is a brown base.
7 Ns.
You see what I'm saying? This is a brown base, so you have red, blue, and green. Alright? Or red, blue, and yellow.
No.
Sorry. So with all 3 of these,
Cut that up.
you're going to get the coverage that you need at a balanced level. So instead of you having to go in here and say, okay, I'm going to do 7N with a little bit of NG and a little bit of RW and a little bit, you don't have to do this. This takes out the guesswork.
7 N.
7N Colourage, 20 volume. And I would mix it 2 to 1 because you're going to want that translucent,
The color
multi-dimensional.
Mm-hmm.
Did you use that in your hair? What did you use in your hair?
Okay,
7
7 N
A
with 20
double
volume.
equal
What was
parts.
it? What did you
Mhm.
say the last part? The last part, double, what is it? 1 to 1 to
Hi,
1?
do you have to have an appointment? Or do you
Yeah,
take?
we're closed today.
Oh, you, but,
Sorry, we're having
We're
a
having
class.
class.
oh, okay,
But
sorry.
you want to leave your name and let me have somebody call you?
Well, we're only here
2 to 1.
until tomorrow,
Yes.
so.
1 ounce of
we're
developer
out
to 2
of
ounces
town.
of,
Oh, sorry.
My sister and I.
I mean, 1 ounce of color to 2
Yeah,
ounces
I'm
of
sorry.
developer.
No, I don't have any
Okay,
7
thank
in,
you.
I have to place an order, and I'm the only one with it in here, okay.
I got some with me. I got some color with me. I don't know what I brought, but I got some color. I'll leave it with her so
Okay.
she can have it.
I had the developer, but I need to place an order.
So I thought maybe using that on her, she wouldn't have the,
That's it, she's good.
because it's not bleach.
One part.
Right,
Yeah,
exactly.
that's where
It's
I-
not bleach.
How you work.
And if it was me, I would foil her first,
Do you like it better than the screw?
Okay.
just lightly around the face, just to give her that little bit of
Less complicated.
hue, and then go
Most
in between the
people, it's not
foils.
complicated for me, but it,
With
but
The
you're the
7
only
and
one
20
that
volume.
says that.
Okay.
Okay,
Just with all
Everybody
the
else
lines.
Do it on
talks
the
about
root
how
first.
complicated it was.
and then
So
put
is this
a
less
little bit of conditioner in
steps?
there and pull it to the ends,
It's not less steps,
just to kind of dilute the development.
same,
Okay,
but it's a better product.
is she blonde already? Like she's blonde like that one?
No, she's like a neutral now. She's like a neutral. Yeah, she's like a neutral, whatever I say, mix of.
So is she darker than this? She's darker than this.
I think so, right?
Maybe a little bit.
Yeah, that's
by
not gonna
much.
work.
Not by
Mhm.
much.
That's what I'm
Because
saying,
color
she
won't
was
lift color.
blowing, you know, it was lifting it up. But I can help you too, when she comes in tomorrow.
Now, if she's darker than that, this is what I suggest.
Okay.
Mix up a little bit of lightener, 20 volume, and a little bit of shampoo.
Okay.
Put her in the sink, wet her down, and do an old-fashioned soap cap.
Okay.
Lighten her up one level, take her out, condition her,
Okay.
dry her, mix up your color, put the color on. This is gonna be a process.
Right, right.
And then, don't do the highlights at one time.
Okay.
Fix the base color first,
Okay.
because that's what we really need
Right.
first,
Yes.
the base
I
color.
agree. Yeah.
And then once you put that 7 in on there,
Mhm.
at the root, process it for 20 minutes, put some conditioner in the rest of your formulation, run it through the ends, or if I have a 7 in, I'll leave you one in Irresistibles,
Okay.
because it has a leveling edge in it.
Okay.
And you'll just put it on root to end, over, straight over the Colourage,
Okay.
okay?
Right over. Okay.
We'll do step-by-step directions. This is a corrective color. This is my thing.
I
This
love
is my
it.
thing.
I love
it.
how
I like to
excited
get
he
to
gets.
the- I love to get to the end result too.
Yes, and then once you get the base color, which I know, I mean, this will fix it.
Okay.
I promise you it will.
All right.
Once you get the base color done,
Mhm.
then condition her, put her in the dryer, take her back out, and then use Liteworx. And I would use light cool blonde,
Like cool blonde.
or excuse me, lightest cool blonde, which is gonna be a 12V.
12, what?
V.
12 what? V.
You'll see it.
12 V.
Mhm.
Okay.
You'll have to borrow from her,
Okay.
pay her for her color.
I am ready. Oh, she looks good. I'm all over it if she looks good. I'm like,
But there's a
you're
reason why
right
she's
by
turning
me.
like a greeny tint though.
She look, I mean, yeah, it's like a kind of a green hue, and your skin tone, right, is not.
I never see green, I see too much yellow.
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of gold in her hair.
Yeah, it's all, I
So
don't, I don't
I-
ever, do you see green in it? I never see
I see
green in
like a
it.
green tinge to her.
It's probably because of the fluorescent lights.
Is that what it is?
You
Yeah,
see
like
green
step
too?
over here.
Cause I always see yellow.
Right now, you don't see green. Oh my goodness. So maybe it's my eyes.
I don't know.
I see it.
Yeah, I see it when it's
Green
under the
tinge.
light.
Yeah.
I mean, I see a little bit of ash, but I don't see green.
Okay, ash. I'm sorry, I'm using the wrong words.
Like ash to me is like green. I think of green. Like
Well, my, with my hair, if the,
But
I had
ash
one
is-
stylist put ash on my hair
Yeah.
one time.
It's
And
it.
it turned.
green.
Right,
Yeah,
but
you can
ash
tell.
is, but you know what I mean when I say green means ash.
Right.
You know, that's what I meant. So, yeah, I see like
And that
ash
could be
tone.
pretty much because of her highlights, because her highlights are kind of ashy.
I see ashy.
That base
tones
color
on her.
is like a golden neutral to me.
You're seeing that, you're checking those roots, aren't you?
See that? I can see a hint of. I can see ash. I see where you're getting
Oh,
at
I
right
see
here.
ash, big time.
Yeah, I see ash.
Yeah, I don't know if she used, she doesn't tell me what she puts in there.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm getting on my client, and I don't.
I would do an end. I think you're going to be safe with the end.
And,
Mm-hmm.
oh, I'm excited. Yeah.
I'm excited too.
She likes curls, that's her
I
thing.
love my curls, but they don't curl right anymore.
Well, I'm talking about color.
Color, I like the more, like you said, a sandy, the more neutrals.
Okay.
If I can pull it off, I love browns, but I'm not a brown.
I think
But-
maybe
but-
your base could be brown, but then you need to have some lightness around your face.
Yes.
You need to have something that sparkles your eye, that brings attention here, because you have very
Yeah, she
beautiful
has
eyes.
beautiful eyes.
Very beautiful eyes.
Uh-huh. I would think lighter without the.
I don't like it real, I think once it gets too light though, it fades me
Mhm.
away.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think you need to be icy platinum blonde by any means. But I would, however, it would be really pretty if you could do, I think your base needs to stay around a 6 or a 7. Only to give you that depth, because you need that depth to light to make it really natural looking.
Did she look
But
great?
then again, yeah, that's pretty.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, that's kind
You
of,
see
you need that depth.
Oh,
That's the depth I'm talking about, like a 6.
hang on, I just
That was pretty.
Depth. To break it up.
What color is that?
6 in.
Yeah.
So I think if I have some 6 in, that's what I'm gonna use. I don't, I will make it. Okay, so I think our base color is decided. Now let's talk about our highlights. So I think I wonder if I can go in and just break it up a little bit and not really put any in. No, we need some right through there. I might balayage some in right through there. Guess I could forward look into.
You see where it's all breaking off?
Okay. Tell you what. Let me get this base color straightened out first. And then I'll come back in with some lighten up since I have some. Instead of using the Liteworx. Yeah.
Is this as yellow as it looks to me? It's that light.
It's the lighting. Like in my salon, I have daylights. It looks like somebody lit a sunroof in. It's actually fluorescent lighting, but they're little bitty. I'm talking little bitty bulbs that put out tons of light.
Light.
Yeah, that light's
Those.
different than the
They
one.
are the new
yeah.
lights that we had to put up.
Yeah, those are different.
They're
than
made
that
for the
one.
little skinny.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me go see what I have in my
Start
magic box back
replacing.
here.
Are you gonna
Pretty
put some
close.
low lights or something in there, or?
I think I am. I think I'm gonna do both.
She has the one lady that argues over everything.
Which one?
The twin sister.
I
Oh
will.
gosh.
Okay, so I didn't have a 6 in, so I'm making one. So, like Chris here,
Rich.
Rich Chris, sorry, Mr. Rose. Like Rich Rose has just said. So I think I've called you Chris twice.
From
today.
where?
I don't know. I don't remember that far back.
Salon.
Salon,
Salon
Salon
Center.
Oh, I knew that part. I said it earlier. No, Tressa is a calibrated color. So you can actually make what you need. That's what I was trying to explain earlier. So I didn't have a 6 in. So I could make one. I had a 5A and I had a 7G. An A and a G make a. Right.
And all color lines aren't made that way.
No, they're
And
not.
nobody will tell you.
No, they're not. And because it has a brown base, you can make anything. That makes sense? Because you were like, oh wow, that's kind of cool. So that's a big issue. So what I did is I took.
Stuck without a color.
You can make it exactly, except for the reds. You know, reds are a little more tricky because reds are red. I would leave them reds alone. So I did a half an ounce of 7G, a half an ounce of 5A to make a 6N, which is a whole ounce. So now I'm going to take my 2 ounces of developer, which I like the cream.
And with this color, if you prefer, if you want to use the bottle, you can, correct?
Yes, you can, because it's a gel.
Right.
I'm a bowl and brush kind of boy.
Right.
I'm just going to mix this up, give it a little turn. I'm going to pass it around so you can see the consistency. And that's all it took. Sugar plum, let's get your hair did. Alright, so if anybody would like to come help me, you can. Get your fingers dirty. Your hands dirty. Alright.
We all jump at once, huh?
I was gonna say, yeah, they all drove it.
Good Lord. Alright, so I'm just going to start with the root area first. And I'm very used for people standing around me, so just come in and do the root area first.
It's very gold back there. Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gold back there.
Mm-hmm.
I bet you it's the amount of gray no?
It's the lighting.
Oh, it's the light.
The lighting in here. Mm-hmm.
See, Robin,
It's the lighting.
Great.
we need new lights.
Bring some people in, I'll get you.
If it was me, you know what I would do,
Yeah.
Robin?
Here, here, and he's
Fill
giving
the
you
chairs.
this.
If it was me, I would take these off.
Yeah, I have
Take
one
the
of
lid,
these.
the
Take the
off
covers
of them?
off.
Oh,
Yes.
really?
Take the covers off.
Take the covers off. That will help a lot.
Because even like in the back, I have to have my clients come up to the front because I can't tell.
Right.
The light where Lisa Marie and Scooter are though?
Yeah, those are the new ones.
Those are different.
This will go. This will just show you how much color you need and how much you don't.
Yeah, from what the amount that you're putting on is way less than what
What I
most
really need.
other color companies say to do.
Because this is 3 ounces of color right here.
So you don't really have to pack it on like others say to do, right?
And as you can feel as I'm doing this, it's very creamy, like gel-like creamy. It's a different kind of.
I don't know if I told you or not, but I have clients in St. Augustine, which I was hoping they would be here today, but they've been using this color longer than I've been a rep, over 20 years.
Tressa?
Yep.
Good for them.
And they have other people that have come into the salon that just gravitated toward it, and they're using it now. And they all got it without any classes. I can't even remember if they've ever had a class, at least not since I've been a rep. And then we have, the co-owner, Pete Jacobs' wife, used to own a salon here in town, and one of the girls that worked with her is one of her best friends. She's still using the color, and that must be like 25, 30 years.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And believe me, she's tried many different color lines as they come and go, and she still sticks with the Tressa after
Well,
all these
good.
years. Yeah. So there's definitely something to the Tressa color.
I tend to get impressed every day by Tressa. Only because, like, if somebody in the salon uses something different than I do and they have to go back and redo something, they're like, "Can I borrow you some Tressa?" I'm like, you sure can. You sure can. Go on to it, honey bun. What you need. So it's just a very easy color line. What you see is what you get. So in order to really just come in and start in a color line with no knowledge of it whatsoever and get it, it's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of us tend to overthink things though. We want to
Yeah.
come in and think, okay, well, what about this and what about that? And, well, I just don't know if I can do that. Well, I have pushed Tressa all the way to the envelope, and I guarantee you I've come out with some really cool results. Are you nervous, Robin? Good.
No, my first thought is, it usually, when I'm having my hair colored, it burns, and this, there's no tingling, there's no burning at all.
Oh, that's good. The coverage that you get with Tressa is what amazes me. Like, I did a 2-to-1 ratio, so just for y'all to see, you know, you don't have to have that opaque color all the time. Especially on finer textured hair, you want that natural highlighted look, multi-dimensional. Ooh, honey bunny, you some Jerry curl back here.
And many of the
She does.
many of the other European brands, I mean, you're either getting
asked Nicole the other day.
opaque or you're getting translucent. You don't usually get both.
Right,
Because
you
there's
don't, you
longer
get either
ones
or.
and shorter ones.
That's right.
She wouldn't cut them off.
Because I'm telling you, if you took that European line and tried to make it translucent, you're not going to get it. Trust me, I've tried. Your tonality is changed.
It's because of the dye loads
Yes.
so much heavier.
That's right.
Curious.
What's that?
Just can't wait to see
Oh, it's going to be
the
neat.
difference.
Now, I'll
I'm
tell you just like every
curious.
other client, don't freak out if it looks black, because it's not.
What do you?
What I'm going to do is I'm going to save this color, and then I'm fixing to foil her with some Liten Up in 10 volume, just to break it a little bit, because she already got some free lighting pieces in here, and I'm going to use them. So, and then what I'm going to do, after I get through foiling
It's
it,
looking really dark.
I will, yeah, it's going to look black. That's why I say what I said. Don't freak out. It's not black. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some conditioner to this and go from her ends after I foil it. Because I'm only going to do like maybe 15 foils on the top of her head.
Are you gonna do like a B pattern?
No.
A Z or an
I'm going to show y'all something
S?
else.
Now you're using the Lighten Up instead of the Liteworx for what reason?
Right. Well, because I'm using hair color. I mean, you could.
Right.
But personally, when I'm going over pigmented color like this, I will choose the moisturizing bleach.
Okay.
Only because it has more of a lifting power, even though it's 10 volume. So, this is our dual moisturizing Liten Up Bleach.
But you would not tone over
The right
that.
kind of
You just gonna lift it and then leave it what it is.
Brown or
So you don't need the
Right.
toner in there.
What I will probably end up doing, is pull her foils out and emulsify everything together. So a little bit of that end just kind of neutralizes all that gold at the end of the process. So by the time I get through, her gray will already be covered and her ends will already be done by the time total amount is done. If I shut up.
Being there, right? Look at the tone of your skin changed already.
Yes, you see her eyes?
Better.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Looks better.
But it's not gonna be that dark.
No,
It's not going to be that dark.
I
But
know
the
my
tonality.
clients are like,
Oh, your
this
skin
is not the
doesn't
same
look-
color, this is darker. But that's how my American line is. My American line always looks like 4 shades
Right.
darker
Yeah.
than my cream line.
I'm going to leave this with you.
But your
Oh,
skin
thank
tone
you.
is
No, thank you.
red.
I really appreciate your putting up with me.
Oh, you've been great.
I'm eyeballing this.
You're a really good educator.
Very
Well-
likable.
And I've seen a lot.
Well, thank you.